Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor Hyeon Kim from Korea University School of Law. It is my great honor to deliver keynote speech before the distinguished marine insurance celebrities all over the world on the occasion of 2021 IUMI Seoul Conference. I would like to address several marine insurance law issues involved in the ever-given accident at the Suez Canal. As you know, on March 23, 2021, Ever Given was grounded in the Suez Canal, as a result of which it blocked the vessel's passage through the canal. The vessel was refloated 6 days later following a salvage operation. After being refloated, it was held by the Suez Canal Authority under a court order while it sought compensation from the ship's owner. The vessel was finally freed and sailed on July 7, 2021. The vessel was a container vessel with a capacity of 20,000 TEU. It was operated by Evergreen Marine Corporation, a Taiwanese liner shipping company. Evergreen is one of the 3 members of Ocean Alliance with COSCO and CMA CGM. The vessel is owned by a Japanese owner. The Shoei Gisen Kaisha as owner is well known as a subsidiary of Imabari Shipyard as the largest Japanese shipbuilder in Japan. It is a usual manner in Japan that the vessels owned by the ship owner company are leased out to the time charter. Under the time charter party, the vessel is handed over to the charterer with the crew, including the captain on board. Therefore, the ship's master is a servant or agent of the ship owner, in this case, Shoei Gisen. The Suez Canal is one of the 2 most important canals in the world. The canal is one of the busiest routes in the world. It also provides the shortest link between Asia and the European continent. If a vessel takes a route around the Cape of Good Hope, it will need about 2 more weeks as opposed to taking a direct route through the Suez Canal. In order to escape risk against which the owner faces during operation of vessel, the ship's owner enters into marine insurance contract with the insurer. Let's look at the hull insurance. In relation to the vessel itself, the ship owner has insurable interest and it is entitled to become the insured. The salvage charge is covered by the hull insurance. It is known that the hull and machinery insurer of the vessel is Mitsui Sumitomo Corporation Japan. There is no hint of damage to the hull of the vessel. However, 2 other important parts of hull insurance, such as general average and the salvage, help the owner of the vessel. The Suez Canal Authority is likely to pay expenses incurred during salving operation for the vessel. Salvage is closely related to the ownership of the possession of the vessel. The vessel was owned by Shoei Gisen, and the government of Egypt exercised removal works on behalf of the owner of the vessel. Therefore, Shoei Gisen, as the owner of the vessel, has obligation to compensate the expenses paid by Egyptian government in advance. In relation to salvage operation, ship owner has one resort to alleviate its burden to pay high expenses. The owner of the vessel or cargo interest is allowed to rely on the general average at sea. The expenses incurred by salvage operation can be eventually distributed between the Shoei Gisen as the owner of the vessel and cargo interest under the name of general average. The vessel was grounded without water ingress into cargo hold. Cargo was loaded within container box, and thus there was no risk that the cargo suffered from direct wet damages. Because the vessel became delayed in delivery over 4 months, some cargo might be perished. Such damages are typical damages which are compensated by the carrier under the Hague-Bisbee rule. The importer may suffer from a loss of earning caused by late arrival of the vessel. Whether the damages caused by delay in delivery can be compensated or not is at issue. The carrier is also allowed to invoke the package limitation under the contract or domestic law. It is allowed even under the tort claim. The cargo interest enters into cargo insurance with the insurer. Cargo damages during transport at sea on board the vessel are covered by the cargo insurance. A standard form of ICC ABC is widely circulated. Damage due to delay in delivery is not covered by cargo insurance under ICC ABC according to exclusion clause 4.5. The carrier will be subject to cargo claim by cargo interest. To discharge its liability against cargo interest, the carrier buys a liability insurance. The P&I Club acts as the liability insurance in respect of shipping industry. UK P&I Club is known as the liability insurer for the benefit of the owner in this case. The cargo interest has direct action against liability insurer according to the commercial law in a certain country such as Korea. Maritime law allows the ship owner or operator to invoke limitation or liability incurred during the vessel's operation. The currently 1976 Limitation Liability Convention is prevailing. Shoei-gisen, as the owner of the vessel, may apply for the limitation of liability proceeding. Wreck removal or salvage expenses are classified as not limitable claim in a certain country such as Korea, Japan. If that is the case, the salvor is free to get full compensation from the owner. A gross tonnage of the vessel is 212,000. The limitation amount calculated according to 1976 convention is about 33 million US dollar. The limitation amount was increased 2021 to 1996 protocol, according to which the limitation amount is 120 million US dollar. The P&I Club's liability is limited to the same figure of that of the ship owner as the insured. The Suez Canal Authority could not obtain toll fees for the vessel's passage for a week. It is entitled to claim the loss of earning against ever given interest. Several dozens of vessels which waited for passage just in front of the entrance of the canal also suffered from a loss of earning. The liability of the owner of the vessel against the Suez Canal Authority and the other owners of the vessel's loss of earning may not be covered by P&I, the club of the vessel. A special arrangement is required for the benefit of a ship owner, such as FD&D. It is my conclusion. Every given accident brings about a lot of maritime law-related issues. There was a lot of marine law insurance issue was involved. I confirm that almost all of loss or damages involved every given case can be covered by marine insurance. However, there is a deficiency. Delayed damages are not covered by cargo insurance. A loss of earning of a vessel or added expenses affected by the blockage of Suez Canal is not covered by current marine insurance. And this, I think that the special arrangement by marine insurance community is required to solve this problem. Thank you for listening to my speech. Thank you so much.